Hello and welcome to Legoland Explorer. Today my daughter is going to do
my top 5 favorite rides in Legoland. The theater is my favorite out of my 5 most favorite Legoland rides.
Which movie is your favorite out of the 3 that they play?
I think the city one.
Officer in Pursuit? Okay. Okay, so I'm inside the theater. Obviously I can't film anything because this is all copyrighted, but as you can see, this is a big movie theater and it's all interactive, and so you have sprayers in front of you. So as you can see, it's a 4D theater. If you like my video content, please subscribe, hit the like button, please ring that bell so you see the next time I post a video. Please comment down below and tell me what ride is your favorite at Legoland New York.
Splash Battle is my number 4 out of 5 most favorite Legoland rides.
Okay, Splash Battle. During this ride, you're able to spray people on the shore, and the people on the shore are able to spray back at you. As you can see, you turn the wheel with your hand like that, and that's how you're able to use the spray gun. There, you're able to get the other boat. There will be 2 times that you'll be able to do this. Here is the second time. My suggestion is to sit on the port side or right side of the boat, because that gives you more opportunities to spray people on shore as well as the other boats. At the end of this ride, you're no longer able to shoot people on shore, and they are no longer able to shoot back at you. Also, you cannot shoot at another boat. But they do give you targets to shoot at with Lego figures on them. And if you hit the target right, maybe the Lego figure would do something for you. Just so you know, there is a very good chance that you will get wet on this ride.
My number 3 of the top 5 rides in Legoland is Ninjago.
It's a 10-minute wait.
Okay, Ninjago the ride was very hard to film because obviously it's very dark, it's in 3D, you need a special pair of glasses, so the camera's not going to pick up the 3D part. But as you can see, you sit there and you make a score. The way that you do this is by taking your hands, holding it about 8 inches above pad, and you move your hands from side to side, and this throws glowing balls. Those glowing balls then hit your targets, and they make them break apart. And when you hit your targets, then you get a score. Some things are worth more than others. Basically, you just want to go through this whole ride and try to shoot as much stuff as you can. And then in the end, you'll get a high score. If you go on this ride with enough of your family members, then, it's a lot of fun because you see if you can beat their score.
My number 2 ride in my 5 top favorite rides in Legoland is the factory ride.
I thought they did a pretty good job with this ride. The idea is that you're shrunk down into a minifigure. First you meet the dragon. You scream at the dragon, and he melts you down. And then once you're melted down, then you're stomped by elephants. Then you're turned into a minifigure. Here you get boxed up. And then you can see yourself. And when you move, the thing on the screen that you were turned into moves as well. And then from there, you're shipped over to the store. Now, here's where some younger kids might not like it because it's a very dark area. Then after that, you're unboxed and you're in the child's room. As you can see, everything's enlarged, so it makes you feel like you are a minifigure.
My number 1 ride is the Dragon Coaster. I like roller coasters just like my dad, and I think the back row is the best.
Here's the Dragon Coaster. In the beginning of the roller coaster, the Dragon, there's somewhat of a mini pre-show where you see a lot of minifigures doing all different kinds of things. You go through a couple different rooms and it'll show you different scenes. I've been told that there's a lot of rats in all these scenes, and that you're supposed to count up how many, and apparently there are a real large amount. As you can see, you just go through a couple different rooms. Let me mention on this ride, they don't want you to use cell phones. I used the GoPro, which was mounted on my arm as well as my chest. Now in the last room, you get to see the dragon and the wizard that's trying to get rid of the dragon. The dragon is coming through the wall, and you see his tail on the other side of the wall. Shortly after this, there will be a mini launch. It's not a real fast one, but it's an enjoyable one. Then you climb the hill. This is where the excitement really begins, because you know that first drop is coming. We did rear seat, so we got a good experience from this ride. There's your first drop. Woo! Then there's a few turns. I tell you, I love this ride. Even though it's a smaller roller coaster and I'm used to some big ones, this ride is definitely enjoyable. You will have a picture taken on this ride as well. Okay. And here comes the worst part of all, the end. I hope you enjoyed this. Well, hopefully this video was helpful. There's a lot more to come for 2023. I'm going to try to get a lot more content out there. Coming up soon, you will see Son's top 5 rides at Legoland, New York. See you in my next video.